What's up, Internet, and welcome to Super Smash Bros. Wii U Weekly. I'm Hollander Cooper.
Henry Gilbert.
And this week, as promised, we're going to talk about Ike, a character we predicted was going to be cut. Anyway, so yeah, I personally, recently, I'll say, to defend myself, I've sort of turned around to whether or not Ike was going to be in it, because it looks like, though originally Sakurai said he was going to be cutting out a lot of the characters, what he really meant was he's cutting some of the clones, and Ike's not a clone.
No, Ike, yeah, the announcement kind of further illustrated, like, Ike is not Marth, like, or Roy, like, not at all. Like, and the new redesign of him, like, it makes it very clear how different he and Marth are.
Yeah, let's pull up a picture, at least showing the redesign versus the old version, and you get to see they really bulked him up. He, like, even just in terms of physicality, he looks like a monster now, which is really, he almost looks more like Captain Falcon's build than the build he had in the old game.
Yeah, though, I mean, it's not, this wasn't Sakurai's redesign, this is just going from, well, I mean, it's the differences between the Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn versions of him from the Fire Emblem games. From GameCube to Wii, like, the character got older. He was a kid in the first game, and then he becomes a grown-up, and he's just a brawnier dude.
Yeah. Like, he gets built, and people, some websites have pointed out that the Japanese community think he almost got too big.
Yeah, there were a couple of translated posts that I saw that were saying, like, he looks like a gorilla now. Like, they're overdoing it. Like, kinda. I mean, he's a bulky guy, but I bet, like, he's not even, like, I still bet, like, Captain Falcon will be, like,
Captain Falcon can beat him up.
Yeah, Captain Falcon can beat him up.
If he existed. But yeah, so you can look at the screenshots. There's not a ton to talk about besides the fact that he looks like a bulkier version, but he seems to have pretty much the same moveset.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just very strong sword-based attacks, and he is a heavy character. That's kind of his thing, which fits with the, mythology in Fire Emblem. If you're not a Fire Emblem fan, you might not know this, but pretty much the normal Fire Emblem good guy is a dude with blue hair and blue and red kind of outfit. But they're also normally, like, born of nobility. They're like a prince whose father dies, and then they're forced to lead the army against the evil guys. That was even the case pretty much in Fire Emblem Awakening. But in the Radiant, or in the Dawn series that Ike is from, he's not royalty, one of the very few Fire Emblem main characters who isn't royal. He's the leader of a pack of mercenaries.
And he looks it.
Yeah, and so that's why he's a more rough and tumble guy, not of noble birth.
Right.
But, I mean, he still unites a group of people to then take down the ultimate evil.
And he still has spiky blue hair and a big sword.
And also that's his mystical sword that, if you really dug into the extra characters in Fire Emblem Awakening, you saw that his sword made an appearance in there that said it was handed down from a hero who had disappeared from time.
Yes.
But anyway, so that's a little background on Ike. And it is Ike, not Ike, even though, like, some may think, oh, if this is Japanese creation, it'd be pronounced Ike, right? Like, no, it's Ike.
Hence the We Like Ike.
Yeah.
Let's hear the chant. Let's go ahead.
Ike for president, Ike for president.
Hypnotic. It's beautiful.
Should I give a bunch of trivia on President Eisenhower now?
No, you shouldn't. We're going to save that for a special episode post-launch. We're going to do the Eisenhower special. But for now, that's pretty much all we know about Ike. He looks a lot cooler. His existence is further proof that if you're really worried about a character from previous games not making it over, as long as they're not a clone, there's a good chance they're going to make it in the game because, hey, why not? More characters, more gooder.
Right? I agree, yeah. Maybe they'll get a heavy redesign and look like a gorilla, but they'll be there.
Yeah, which technically is our prediction for Ganondorf. So, actually we talked about that in another episode. Here's the link to that video! Yay! So that's it for this week, but before you head out, you should take a gander at this week's screenshot of the week.
Here's the screenshot of the day. Look at this screenshot this day.
But leave a caption to this week's screenshot of the week, and we may read it on next week's episode. And stay tuned after this episode. We're going to read our favorite comments from this last week's episode. That's how it works. It's like a daisy chain. It bounces back and forth. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we'll talk to you later.
Well, now it's time to read our favorite captions from last week. Link Smash Brothers 4 wrote, Olimar, "Hey Mac, how did you get so ripped?" Little Mac, 2 words, shake, wait. The number Trenton said, Wow, did you shave Donkey Kong? Little Mac. I will eat your little friends. And AJ Gameplay wrote, Little Mac. Arg, how long do I have to wait for Smash Brothers? Olimar, Nintendo, help me out here. So those are all great comments. If you think you're funnier than these guys, put a caption in this week's comments, and we might just read it next week.